With the recent news of Rooster Teeth being shut down, I wanted to take a little time to give a proper farewell to the company. If you haven't heard the news, Warner Brothers is shutting down RT. No, this is not an April Fool's joke. Why am I uploading this today? Because RT was founded on April 1st, 2003. And if you still don't believe me on the shutdown, then please check out all of my April Fool's videos from previous years. If you've seen my most popular videos on my channel, you can probably guess that I'm kind of a fan of RT. Now, I'll admit I kind of fell off their content several months ago. Nothing against them necessarily, I just started finding myself gravitating to other content for entertainment lately. And while that does take a little bit of the blow away from hearing the news of the shutdown, that doesn't mean it didn't sting to hear. I've been watching their content for about half my life, pretty much. I remember watching RVB all the way back in 2006, 2007, joining the website and being a part of the community. I had been to every Austin RTX except for the very first one and the very last one. Well, I'm also not really counting the online ones they did during the pandemic, but you know what I mean. Point is, RT's been a large part of my life. They inspired me to learn animation with this fight scene, going so far as to go to college for it. Now, admittedly, I switched majors to game design while applying, but that was because the curriculum was mostly the same between the majors, so I could learn both animation and game design. Not like I'm currently using my degree anyways. Ha ha! Ah, ah, ah. RT also inspired me to make Let's Plays and do more content on YouTube. Sure, my channel didn't see much success until I started doing RT related edits, but that content also helped get eyes on my channel and more people started watching my original content. Well, still not a ton of people, but I do have RT to thank to some degree. While I have gravitated away from making RT edits to focus more on original content, I still enjoyed making a lot of that content. And like I said before, I have them to thank for my channel being where it is today. Now, I do have to acknowledge something that I've been holding on to for quite some time. I want to give an apology to Jeff for making Sad Jeff. I fully do not expect him to, or anyone from RT, to watch this video, but I still want to say that I'm sorry. At the time, I made the videos as a way to use editing to over exaggerate the sadness of each of those moments to the point that it wasn't sad, but funny. Now, I do think I managed to get that effect with some of those videos, but some I think missed a little. Seeing as a majority of the comments focused on how sad they are and not something like, haha, funny man distressed because he's not the best dad in the world, even though that's an extremely tall order that a vast majority of dads won't reach, but he's still a good dad. This was around the time where it wasn't publicly known that Jeff was going through a divorce with Griffin while also struggling with his addiction and trying to become sober. Because the public, including myself, didn't know what was going on behind the scenes, some of these videos seemed innocent. But in retrospect, now I know about it, I just kind of feel like a fucking dickhead. Like, oh boy, how can I kick this man while he's down? I know!
Start the music.
What's the deal? What's
If
up?
you
What's
count,
up?
So, yeah, sorry, Jeff. I never meant to make light of any of your actual struggles. And unfortunately, those are some of my most viewed videos on my channel. And if you haven't guessed already, yeah, no, there won't be another Sad Jeff video focused on RT shutting down. If you want to make it, then go ahead and make it yourself. I do not want to. No need to kick him or the company while they're down. Hell, the company is dying, just let it die in peace.
Stop! He's already dead.
Agony Jeff was better anyways. Like, that's just funny, and he did it to himself.
And you can't like wash it off.
no!
It's just like
It lasts like a half an hour too. Ah!
These
Now, I'm sure people will point fingers and say, oh, RT got the axe because of X, or the company started going downhill when Y happened, but really, I think it was a bit of a death of a thousand cuts. I'm not saying some of those cuts weren't deeper than others, but I don't think there was any one singular decision that caused all of this. And while we could look upon all the faults and controversies over the years, I'm only going to focus on the positives today. They truly were pioneers of online content back in the day, and they made some great content throughout their 21 years as a company. Content that brought people together, content that helped people through hard times, content that inspired people, content that built a community. I've made a lot of friends that I met through RT. Hell, I met my girlfriend through the RT website. To think that chatting with people through the forums would expand my horizons so much and grow my social circle, and then I would date one of these people one day, especially since at the time she was living in Europe while I was living in Texas. This is what set RT apart from other content creators back in the day. It wasn't just a fandom, it was a community. It's hard to say goodbye to something that had such an impact on my life, but it is what it is. Sad fact of the matter is RT was past their prime, and Warner Brothers saw them as a red line on a sheet. As cold-hearted as it sounds, the corporate overlords saw RT as a cost sink and decided to cut them loose. Now, rumor has it that they were looking to sell RT for a while now, but no one was biting. But I'm pretty sure this is just a rumor, so take that with a grain of salt. Unless if you can confirm or deny that, I'm just going to say it's a rumor at this point. But whether it's true or not is besides the point. RT will soon be no more. And I just want to give a heartfelt thanks to them for all that they have made and done. Seriously, thank you, RT. And I want to especially give a deep, sincere, from the bottom of my heart, fuck you to Warner Brothers. Hey guys, I'm finally getting around to playing that new Spider-Man game.
I, Dr. Otto Octavius, vow as a scientist or businessman.
Damn, I gotta
my
say,
duties to
graphics on this game
humankind will
look
be
great.
fulfilled. Thank you.
They've
Oh.
got hostages. Use your spidey compass to get
Oh
to
yeah, this is next gen.
Thanks, Cat.